Ooh, looks like we're in it already. They were quick to start. I like the looks of this. You know, your good old-fashioned Tron v. Jund. All right, I've heard this matchup's gotten a lot better for Jund in the last couple days. Eat the energy before it gets... Oh, jeez. Oh, you're getting them. Lillian, what's up? Yeah, it's just me, Justin, back here in the booth tonight. It's fine. We'll make do. Randy, Lintz, on Jund. Yeah, so anyways, I've heard this matchup's gotten a lot better for Jund in recent days with the additions of Assassin's Trophy. We do have Tron on 3, so this is going to be hard to beat for Randy. We might just be going to a quick game 2. Kyle had school or something, you know, trying to be a better person in life, that jazz. All over on the 5-0 leagues. I believe it. I mean, I actually think Jund's in a pretty good position. I think the fair decks like Jeskai and Jund and Humans are all in a real good position right now, because while people are trying to figure out what they're trying to do, they get to... While people are trying to figure out what they're trying to do, you know, what the next best combo deck is. The fair decks get to, you know, just dismantle them and be like, you know, this is your baseline. If you can't beat this, you're not going to beat anything. You know, I appreciate Randy for playing it out here, but I don't think we're going to see him... I don't think we're going to see this last too much longer. We have Artifact, we have Sorcery. If we drew Liliana, we'd be able to answer this Olimog. Get in there with the Sahili combo, I like it. For the first time in years. Apoa, I appreciate you so much. Yeah, he's blocking. Makes sense. There's more Urza's lands. Trigger. We're gonna count 20 cards out. Probably. No, we're just packing them up. He doesn't want to show the deck. Makes sense. It's not exactly the world we want to live in. The last round, game 1 went by pretty quick, so let's see if games 2 and 3 can be turned around. I do know, like, on Randy's side, he's probably going to be bringing in at least 2 Fulminators, probably 3. We're going to see Surgicals, so, you know, the combination that Brent got last time, where you get, like, Fulminator, Surgical to slow down Connor. Then on Connor's side, you're going to bring, like, I'm not actually sure what cards are bad. Paul, which one? Randy? Randy is a pretty prolific player. He used to, like, he goes through spurts of playing, like, every week for a long time, and then he just doesn't anymore. There it is, Apoa with a subscription. Thank you, friend. You are a delight. Jundred Lightning. I think Jund can get there. I've been told the matchup's gotten a lot better, that it's like almost 55-45, but I've also been just hearing that from a lot of Jund players. So you like never really know how the matchup is if you don't really play it, so you know, some days you just kind of get there. Like, it'll take you your time, but slow and steady will win the race, Apoa. You got there, and we appreciate it. The Tron decks have been running a lot more Worm Coil lately. Makes sense. It's a pain. I believe it. I mean, it's essentially like when I play Jeskai versus Tron. It's kind of like, you know, I have to have like the right setup of cards, the right stack from point A to B, just kind of like have everything lined up perfectly. But I feel like if you really know the matchup, it works out for you. Nice Apoa. Paul just rubbing it in. Look at me, I'm 12. You just want to be first. I mean, Paul, you're first in my heart. GG's, what is Tron? Tron is 3 forests. That's what it is. That's you know, it's when it's really get you. I don't know if Robert is in first. I know Robert gifted himself a whole bunch of points. Yeah, Robert can't win anything, so I don't know if first actually matters. It matters to you all, though. So maybe we should, you know, kick Robert out, ban Robert from the points, see who we can get in first. Who actually deserves it. I don't know, like, if, like, chopped liver is the right word. Maybe it's, like, more sauteed. I'm just kidding, Teddy. We love you. Triple Raging Green start. We got the Fulminator. Lock it up. Ooh, Colligan's Command. I like it. He had the Fulminator last turn. I missed it. But Colligan's Command is going to be real good there. That essentially breaks 2 Tron lands. So. I hope not Apoa, but I haven't actually paid that much attention. So, Matthew, is that the case? If that's the case, can we you know, stop that? Cinder Vines. All right, this is a hot one. I did not see that question, Paul, and I have no idea if the store has foils or not. I can check for you if you'd like. Just like message me to remember. Look at it. Ooh, a Crucible even? Jeez. He's going to get one of them back. I think Cindervine is going to deal 1 point of damage. I think he's going to blow up the Crucible while we're at it. No? Three mana, Colligan's Command. K Command's just going to break the Crucible again. Break Crucible. He can't buy back Fulminator, which would be a solid plan since Relic's out. Oh, he's going to break the O-Stone. Okay. Sure. Speaking of the bidding war, Paul jumped himself back into first place. Yeah, we appreciate the bits, Paul. We're at 5 mana for that All Is Dust. Is that going to matter? There's another Oblivion Stone. Trigger, you go to 16. This is so strange. Like, I mean, I like what I'm looking at. I'm just not sure if the Cindervines is good. Paul and I believe Dragon Rider and another one of our watchers or patrons or somebody just went back and forth for like, I want to say like $20, just like one-upping each other with like one bid at a time. Spent like a nice 10 minutes of it. We weren't sure if we could like turn off the stream. Like, you know, we were just sitting here kind of like, okay, well, we interact with you. All right. I mean, this is a lot of damage. That's 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to draw a card. Yep. It looks like Randy's going to be packing in this one. He's going to blow up the O Stone. That makes 14. He's going to put Connor to 2. Jesus Louises. Well, actually, popping the relic did shrink the Goyf quite a bit, so I don't actually know what the power and toughness of Goyf was in the end. I'm guessing it was 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, so maybe Connor should be at 8 here.
I'm at 3.
Which still means an attack from the Raging Bean would still be lethal. They're saying he's at 3. Yep, Connor's packing him up. He is definitely taking lethal there. Nice. I mean, it's Fulminator into Colligan's Command definitely slowed down the Tron deck just enough. That's 9 power, putting him down to 8 is what I believe it ended up being, and then he took 2 from the Cindervine, so putting him down to 6. Poa, you playing? You were with the Jeskai deck? No, that was a cute bunny. What deck you playing in Poa? Restore balance with Electro Dominance as foretold. Okay, that's a sweet combo. I'd imagine that you have Fulminators there. Red, blue, splash, white. Yeah. I mean, Restore balance is pretty good too. It doesn't hit the Planeswalkers, so that's a little awkward. Shuffling up for game 3. This actually, you know, might be a fast round. It's so strange. Aren't that great? Yeah, that's fair. Fulminator's putting your opponents down on mana means you're going to have to sacrifice down on mana. What else can you bring in there? What else would be good? Stony Silence sticks around through Restore Balance, so that one's not bad. It's definitely something to consider. It slows them down. Or it can interact in a meaningful way. Alright, so Land Star. There's no map, so that's good to see. Inquisition hits Sylvan Scrying. That does take us down to 1 Tron land or 2 Tron lands. We're going to get an Ancient Stirring. Are we just going to have the turn 3 Tron here, all natural? No, it doesn't look like it. We're going to... I know we have 2 towers in hand, is what it looks, or it seems to be. Yeah, Crumble's solid. I like that. Ceremonious is fine. Like, Ceremonious against Tron, you kind of want to be more of a tempo-based deck. Or you want to be doing more tempo-y things than grindy things. It looks like we're going to Thoughtseize this turn. Randy's on the Destroy Your Hand. So even if you have Tron, it doesn't really matter. I think you almost have to take Crucible there, but obviously I could be wrong. Lillian, 204, taking the lead. Rip Paul, second place forever. We appreciate you, Lillian. I mean, they're going to be doing that anyways, so you kind of want to, since you're playing the Azertold version, they're going to be bringing in Artifact and Enchantment Hate anyways, so you kind of want to basically have more things. Like, you want to tax it so hard that their 4 answers to your artifacts and enchantments are going to have to go after things that you don't care about as much. So you don't really want them naturalizing your Azertold, but you don't mind as much if they naturalize the Blood Moon, because Blood Moon doesn't really stop them from playing the game, it just slows them down. The uptick discarding land means he still gets the cast, still gets to play it since the Crucible's out. Untap. plus. That's a good draw. That means he's going to be able to get this. He's going to put Bloodbraid into play. Yeah, Paul, that's what I was just trying to tell him. Because obviously they're already going to bring in those things, so if you bring in so many that they don't have the appropriate answers to they don't have enough answers to what you're doing, you're going to be able to, you know, hopefully still play the game in a meaningful way. Surgical targets Sylvan Scrying? No, Ancient Stirrings. He's just not casting it. I think I would have cast it and kind of forced them to go for the relic pop there. And Acute Bunny, you're playing Jeskai, right? Right. Yeah, that's a good point, Matthew. He can just activate target himself to get rid of that, so yeah, it means you don't really want to cast that there. So he wants the card in his hand. No, never mind. He doesn't really want the card in his hand. You run 3 main and 2 side because creature decks are abundant. You're playing Jeskai. I mean, there was a point where I played 4 Terminus main in my Jeskai build. I've also played plenty of... he's upkeep popping the O-Stone. Not really like that one changes much. He's going to buy back Bloodbraid and gain 6 life. Yeah. So, side 2, that's 5 board wipes. Typically, I have 4 board wipes as my my sweeper suite. So, like, I use 2 Verdict or Verdict Wrath, depending on how I'm feeling for the day. Then, if I sideboard in, it's like Verdict, I'll have either Settle and Anger in the side, or a combination of one or the other. Alright, so Connor has finally achieved Tron on nice turn 6 here, it looks like. I don't think he's got anything in hand to do with Tron, but he does have that Urza's Factory on board, and the 2/2 every turn is not going to be easy for Randy to beat. He's going to have to find something good in the next couple turns. Blood Crypt's not good. Inquisition, also not good. There's a Relic. He gets that. That's not too bad. No creatures in graveyard means Scavenging Ooze can't attack. Bloodbraid can attack, and he's going to pump out a 2/2. He'll block. Annoyed with Dragon Shields. Dragon Shields are the best sleeves in my opinion. The Katana sleeves just came out, and they're okay, in my idea. Does anyone use... The Eclipse sleeves are good for, like, events. So, like, if you're going to enter in a tournament, and you just want to use some sleeves for that one. Yeah, the attack there was good for the elf to be able to target. It looks like we're going to see a Karn come down, though, and that's going to... Karn doesn't end the game. So, Randy does have a couple draws. Ooh, Bolt going after Karn. It's a little brutal. Fulminator. I think you're... Like, you kind of want to take him off Tron, but at the same time, like, the factory's the problem here. I've never really had that problem, Bunny. I mean, the Urza's Factory just kind of gives you such this, like, longevity and, he's in a surgical, so there's no Tron ever now. I mean, yeah, Factory just kind of gives you this, like, longevity, like, you're always going to have this creature to block. So you don't really want to get cheesed out from lightning bolts or like hasty blood brails. It looks like Connor was wisely running all 4 Urza's power plants, is what I believe that one was. He's probably going to pop this map and go get a Sanctum. Play the Sanctum that turns on all of his 7 drops. So Randy's probably just going to go to combat, attack for some number. Connor's just going to pop said Oblivion Stone. He can't really afford to take the damage here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can start activating the Urza's Factory again. Yeah, Connor's deck is very nice. Colleen's Command, buyback Fulminator. Have him discard a card. And Cindervines. Randy, you're gonna just have to be, I believe Urza's Factory. You can't blow up green because it's a basic land, right, Matthew? Matthew was suggesting you go after the forest, but it's a basic land. Yeah, and Fulminator says non-basic, so you go after factory here. There's that. Cindervines does conveniently blow up the artifact 2/2 that it put into play. Connor drew all his dust returns, so if Randy... Teddy, don't worry. Never planned on doing it. It is a garbage format for garbage people. Wormcoil is not good, but Cindervines does prevent the 6 damage life gain there. Yeah, we're gonna pop a Wormcoil. You're gonna get a 3/3 Death Touch and a 3/3 Lifelink, and he's gonna take 2. So Connor goes to 7. Randy's going to need to find an answer to the lifelinker. He can't really afford Connor to start gaining a bunch of life. This has been a good game 3, though. Sylvan's scrying for Horizon Canopy. That's a nice one. Redraws are always effective. Oh, jeez. Gotta get comfy in my seat again. Alright. Tron's just kind of good in general, right? That's a Wormcoil. Wormcoil does get to block the lifelinker once. That means Death Toucher can't attack ever. We're going to go ahead and draw. We draw, I believe it's a land, some kind of brick. That is a big Wormcoil. I think they're adding it up to be 7. Yeah, that's a 7-power Wormcoil. That does technically mean lethal. We're casting Karn here. Alright, yeah, it's a 7-power Goyf, sorry. I got words in my head. Man. If I ever wake up with an extra $1,000 or so, I think I'd have a different world to live in. Oh, he just all his dusted last turn? He's trying to save he's sandbagging his Karn. The Thrag Tusk. Here's Karn. And Randy's done. He's not catching up from here. I mean, it was a very entertaining game. So that was pretty nice. Minus was lethal with attack. Yeah, that's fair. All right. Wow. Foil, you can get a foil 8-ball first. All right, let's see. I shouldn't sit here. Maybe I should sit here. There we go. All right. I want to thank all of you for watching with us tonight. Hopefully, I've been doing good on the commentary just by myself, making it entertaining for y'all, keeping up with the commentary of the game. All the interactions. I have been missing some stuff. Words are difficult, so that's what I'm trying to do. Twitch chat's going there. Okay. Twitch chat is my co-host for tonight. I love it. Tron is weird because gameplay is always not die long enough to play 3 threats or more. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Makes it worth all the time. Robert's coming to hang out.
I just got done.
Robert just got done. Our match just got done.
Who won?
Tron did beat Jund.
Who would have thought?
It was actually pretty close games.
Really?
Yeah. Like they were pretty back and forth, very interesting, very entertaining games. And then, as you would have it, Tron top decks a little bit better than Jund when it comes to the late game.
Sometimes.
Well,
So-
this time they did.
So I beat another. I beat Andrew Teff, who Undermore Ego my volley cuts.
Nice. Okay.
All right. Yep. That was fun.
So you chased him to death.
No, I cast Nicol Bolas and Huntmaster.
Nice.
I am 2-1. Hopefully, I win next round and go 3-1.
Yep. Going for the 3-1.
Yeah.
Got to get the W there.
Yeah. I mean, if I 3-1, I'm still in the lead. It depends on Patrick, I think.
Patrick lost his first round tonight, so
No, he's XO.
Patrick. Oh, you're right. I lied. I'm sorry. He won in like 3 seconds. With 3 seconds left.
Yep.
Yep. All right. I was gonna say though, I'm gonna take a bit of a break, and we're gonna be back at round 4 in
All right.
just a little bit. So, thank you all. If you have not gotten a chance to enter our giveaway for tonight, make sure to do that. We'll be giving away this Cyclonic Rift to one lucky person.
I'm currently playing Bring the Light right now, not Teamer.
60 minutes. Exactly.
I might play Teamer Escape Shift next week.
Teamer Escape Shift?
Yeah, dude.
You got dig through time?
No.
Okay.
I wish.
You're not. All right. Well, see you next time or next.